Well, welcome along. It is time for World of What, where we talk about the world of what's going on in the world of what, and other stuff, important stuff, and what a time we're having at the moment. Today I'm starting the show. If you don't know if you've seen the YouTube video, search out on YouTube what he does Baywatch. You get the general idea. It's slightly, it isn't. I do Baywatch. We've got a swimming pool in the back garden. Now, when I say a swimming pool, I don't. We're not talking Olympic here. We went down this local supermarket and got one of these inflatable blow-up jobs, 18 inches deep and about 10 feet wide in diameter, round. Okay, you can't really swim in it. Okay, but we filled it up the other day. This is before the hose pipe ban came in, which maybe when you're listening to this already be in. But at time of recording, there is no hose pipe ban around the Watt estate. Anyway, so we thought what we'd do, we better get it filled up before the hose pipe ban came in, and of course it's been sunny as well, so it's candy. Anyway, what I did for your amusement and entertainment, and to add in many ways add a little bit of sex appeal to the whole show, we have done the James Watt Poldark moment. It's on YouTube right now. What he does Baywatch. Now, as I say, Baywatch is what it's all about, because it's in slow mo to add, because someone looks more sexy in slow motion than in regular speed. It is a fact, an official James Watt fact of life. If you want to look more sexy, do it in slow motion. Absolutely true. So what happens is I come up, I rise like a phoenix from the swimming pool. You can't see me. I rise up like a phoenix, and there you suddenly see me coming up. You think I may be David Hasselhoff as a younger man, of course, coming up. You may think I am Poldark. Okay, you might think I am one of the contestants of Love Island. Anyway, it's all there, available for you to. You've got to search it out. Okay, it's on my Twitter account as well, James Watt UK. But what he does Baywatch, it takes a bit of searching. But if to be honest, we don't want to make things too easy. Anyway, so that I thought instead of doing a sort of proper intro to the show today, what we could do, just talk about the video intro to the show. Because as you know, in this modern world of the internet and social media and that rolling, in many ways, even though a podcast is pretty modern, doing video associated with the podcast is, experts tell me, that is the thing that really gets you the hits. So there we go. So that's good. Anyway, it's been pretty sunny weather here. Been pretty sunny weather everywhere. And if you're not listening in the UK, this is a big thing for us, by the way. Sunny weather in the UK and people are now saying, it's 1976. 1976. And if you don't remember, 1976 was a very, very hot year. And so that was very, very exciting. And it's looking like it's going to be another 1976, even though it's 2018. Wow, that's all very, very exciting. So anyway, I've got this pool in the back garden, 10 feet round, okay? And Lady Watt said, let's get this filled up, because what we would like to do, if it achieves nothing else, we'll be able to kill the grass underneath the swimming pool. That would be a nice thing to do, wouldn't it? So we have a nice ring. It will look like when we take the pool down, whenever it is, when we get around to it in a few weeks' time. It will look like we have had a spacecraft land in our back garden. We will then be able to take a photograph of that, give it to the papers, and say, look, we've had a spacecraft in our back garden. It came overnight. It scorched all the grass. Look at that. And then we can get on the front page of the Sun and the Star and stuff like that. And we can say, and I ate my hamster. And all that sort of thing can go on. So there we go. Anyway, we've got the swimming pool, but now we've got the swimming pool, we don't know what to do with it. What do we do with the swimming pool now? I got no idea. Okay, Lady Watson. Well, you can. And my little girl, she said, well, you can sit in it. And you can't swim in it. It is deep enough to swim, but it's not long enough to swim. So there's a technique to swimming, because you can only go round in a circle. What you need to do, you need to get a ball of some kind and hang on to it with your right arm, and then only kick with your left leg, and you can actually just swim round in a circle. What I'm thinking of doing is putting a maypole in the middle of the pool and then attaching me like you would a horse or something like that. In those old days, I used to walk around in circles all the time, and we can just walk around. Maybe I could also use it for generating electricity as well. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you can't generate electricity as well at the same time. So it's a win-win situation. To be honest, don't want to talk about the swimming pool much because I'm keeping it a little bit secret because I don't want the neighbourhood kids to find out because I don't want them coming in, for goodness sake. Now, what can you do in the swimming pool apart from swimming in a circle in a poor way around? You can try, playing volleyball. Okay, what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to find enough very attractive people to play volleyball with. So far, I haven't found any, but I'm sure if you want to, if you would like to play volleyball in my swimming pool and you are attractive, do let me know. Send me an email or send me a tweet. Say yes. Hey, at James Watt UK. Yes, please. Yes, please. I want to be in your pool. All right, and do another Poldark moment. Okay, because I do look a little bit at Poldark, innit? Okay, maybe if you're a bosomier lady, you could be my whatever her name is. To that, I was watching Poldark the other day. God, it's not for me. It really is not for me, to be honest. There we go. Anyway, and it's been sunny weather, so it's made us all a bit dippy. But I've got a song for now. What you do, you see a lot of in this sunny weather all over the world. You see men flaunting it, and many people say no. You shouldn't flaunt it. Well, I'm saying that's fine to flaunt it. Okay, if you've got it, flaunt it. So we've got a little song here all about fat blokes and why they are so great in the summer. Here we go. Let's cue it up. Here we go. A song just to celebrate the fat blokes in the world.
Fat blokies, the world would be so sad without fat blokies. We love them, and when they bend down, we can see their bone cheeks. They're shining like two half moons. They light up, and fat blokies make the world go round.
There we go. Fat blokies make the world go round. We've done that. Thank you very much. So fat blokies. Okay, if you are a fat blokey, you can always tweet the show and say, hey, Watty, I'm a fat blokey, and I love that song. So there we go. It's summer, and everyone, even fat blokies, can get in the swimming pool. We are worried if too many fat blokies get in my back garden swimming pool, we may cause a local flooding problem, which is a thing. Now, the other time on the podcast, we were talking about weather warnings. There's a lot of weather warnings around at the moment because of it being very, very sunny in the UK at the moment, and it's we will go on a lot in Britain about this because that's what we do. That's what we were brought up to come on and talk about, being a bit sunny and it being too hot. Okay, and there's weather warnings. Oh, but don't forget to wear a hat, wear suntan lotion. Okay, don't stay out too long. It'll make you wrinkly, all that kind of thing. There are no weather warnings for dull weather. We've got a couple, okay? When it does become dull weather, maybe it's dull weather where you are listening right now. Let's do a weather warning for dull weather. Okay, today will be dull. Please remember, do not take your solar panel charging unit back to the shop and shout at the man and say it's faulty. It's not faulty, it's just that it's dull weather. Okay, whatever. It's going to be dull today. It's going to be dull. Be careful, okay? If you are planning to go stargazing, it's just cloudy. You have not gone blind. So there we go. A couple of weather warnings for dull weather. If you can come up with any other dull weather warnings, love to hear from you today. And talking about it being sunny, we are going barbecue crazy at the moment. Barbecue, apparently they're very bad for you. But anyway, there we go. Everyone's forgotten about that. They'll tell us in about a week's time that barbecues are very bad for the environment. Bad for us, bad for nearly anyone, bad for you if you put your hand on top of it, that's for sure. Anyway, we got if you've got a barbecue, I tried this other one because Lady Watt said to me, "Oh, I love barbecues." We have had beans on toast on a barbecue. That's how serious we are into barbecuing. We have now unplugged the cooker in the kitchen, and she said we are going to barbecue all the time. We're going to go al fresco, and so we've been al frescoing for weeks now. Would seem to me, just barbecuing stuff. Anything that barbecues, we'll get the cat, we'll barbecue the cat. No, we didn't barbecue the cat, but it's just a thought, isn't it? Neighbourhood cat, maybe if we've got a pigeon that flies around, this is a bit upset because we chopped down a tree and it doesn't have anywhere to live anymore and it's looking confused. Maybe we could have barbecued pigeon. It could be a pigeon, it could be a seagull. No, it's definitely a pigeon. So all that could be available to us right now. Anyway, the other morning I was thinking, lady was saying, you got a barbecue, we uncook the cooker. And so what I tried barbecue Weetabix. Barbecue Weetabix. If you ever tried that, doesn't work. I'm just saying it does not work, okay? And talking of the sunny vibe that we've got going on at the moment, the sunshine vibe at the moment we've got, okay? What about this? And there's a shortage in the UK. I don't know if it's a worldwide shortage of fizz, CO2. Who knew CO2 could run out? But there you go, fizz has run out. We have run out of fizz. There is no fizz in the UK at the moment. Well, I was thinking, I haven't got a soda stream, but I would like you to try this for me. Can you make any beverage, fizzy? So if you do have an old soda stream in your house somewhere, can you try some? I think there's a market for fizzy coffee. Fizzy coffee could be a new thing. So if you've got fizzy, we try this? I have no means in the Watt household of making fizz, okay, apart from going like that, which doesn't kind of work and it's not very hygienic. So if you've got any ideas how to make fizzy coffee, let me know and do a test, because I think we could market this, okay? And maybe we could make fizzy coffee and fizzy tea, because I don't know if you know, if you're listening in Holland on this one, because you know what the delicacy drink in Holland is, because they're famous for their coffee houses where they all go and smoke stuff and all that kind of thing. Well, there are people in Holland that might want to go to the famous Dutch coffee houses, but they don't want to drink coffee, okay? Because they don't like coffee. It's not everyone's thing. So what they now do, they now have a thing called cough tea. And it sounds kind of Dutch. Hello, would you like a cough tea? Which is coffee and tea together. And so it's got the refreshingness of tea with a little bit of a kick of coffee. So it's a great thing. So if you're not sure, maybe you're not sure whether you want coffee or tea, you want the refreshing drink of a tea, but you want the kick of the coffee, you need to try and find cough tea. And if we could make cough tea, if you go to Holland, okay, just go in any bar, say, hello, can I have a cough tea, please? They will know exactly what you mean, and it's half and half coffee tea. In fact, it's a little bit more tea than coffee, to be honest. But anyway, if we can fizzy-ize the cough tea, or just the coffee or the tea, I think there's a big marketing opportunity there. I think if we can make fizzy coffee or tea, or fizzy cough tea, well, that's a top idea, isn't it? Right, how do you fancy a little experiment to do this week? Isn't that like homework, all right? Now, why don't we try this? Get your mobile phone, and this is an internet thing. Stick it in your microwave oven. Don't turn the microwave on, and then try and phone your phone, from another phone. Obviously, not the one in the microwave oven, because that wouldn't work. So what you need to do: put your a friend or your wife or your girlfriend's mobile phone in the microwave. Then from your mobile phone, ring it up, and it shouldn't ring. If it does ring, apparently what it means is that your microwave might be leaking. It might be faulty, and so it might be frying you as opposed to your burgers. As well, so just be aware of that one. But if you can't be bothered with that, isn't it? People are always very nervy about putting a microwave into a phone into the microwave. Very, very nervous about that. So I got an idea, and somebody told me this. They said what you need to do is put your mobile phone in a metal saucepan with the lid on, and this is a great game to play with the kids. So what you do, you put your mobile phone into a saucepan, put a lid on, then ring the mobile phone in the saucepan, and it won't ring. It won't ring, and this is one of my new party tricks. One of my new party tricks. And what you can do when you're having a posh meal, some people at posh places actually put a saucepan of potatoes on the table, because you might think that's common, but that's actually quite posh in posh circles. And so what you do, you take your potatoes out your saucepan thing, and then you put your mobile phones in there, okay, maybe on a bed of peas, okay, and then you try and phone up your mobile phone, and it won't ring because it's in the metal saucepan, and this means that there's no no phones at dinner time rule will work very well. So that's a good idea. It's a top idea. Okay, it is a top idea. If you have any other top scientific ideas, I would love to hear from you today. Go on, give me a shout. Love to hear from you. And now, don't forget, this is the world of what? The world of what? We haven't got a jingle. If you want to do a jingle, do a jingle. The world of what? It's here. Something like that. And it's James Watt with the world of what. Do subscribe to it and get in touch. We'd love to hear from you. The world of what? It's a podcast. It's on. I found it on Spotify. Spotify have got us now, and iTunes and places. Okay, and various other things. Put in world of what, and it comes up on your Google search. Fantastic. But as you've got it already, you don't need to do that. But there we go. Anyway, World of What, and it's at James Watt UK if you are tweeting, and jameswattuk.com is the website associated with all this as well, because I'm James Watt. Have a good day. I'll catch you next time.